Hey everybody, welcome to this week's Weekend Filler, a very special Weekend Filler. It's our Philadelphia Union Takeover Special. The Union's going to the playoffs, and we're going to get you psyched up for what we hope is a very exciting playoff run. BHL 17 is a proud Philadelphia Union sponsor, and we wanted to take this opportunity to wish them luck. First up, for those new to soccer in America, we thought it would be fun to show you why the Union fans are the best fans in the country. So this Sons of Ben feature is a little taste about how rockin' this stadium is each and every home game.
Hi, my name is Adam Can. I'm the Union Insider, and I'm here at Talon Energy Stadium, home of the Philadelphia Union. The Philadelphia Union are Philadelphia's Major League Soccer team, one of the Big Five sports franchises, and this is their historic 10th season in Philadelphia playing in Major League Soccer. Philadelphia Union's mascot is Fang. Fang is a snake that was struck by lightning when he took a soccer ball and a cleat out one night because his great-great-great-great-great-grandfather knew Benjamin Franklin, and he really wanted to simulate that experiment and become a soccer-playing snake. That lightning strike gave him arms and legs, and ever since then, he's been going around Philadelphia trying to get kids into soccer and causing as little mayhem as possible. If you've never seen a soccer game before, here are a few terms that you need to know before you head out to Talon Energy Stadium or tune in on PHL 17. Players wear what's called a kit. It's just a jersey, shorts, socks over shin guards. That's the full kit, and the Union put out a new one each year, either home or away. On their feet, soccer players wear what are called boots, but these cleats are specially designed for the grass that the players play in here at Talon Energy Stadium. So you might be wondering what's missing behind me. Normally there would be grass there, but right now it's covered up because the Union just put in a brand new pitch. A pitch is what they call the grass that the players play on during a game. One of the biggest things about soccer is the supporter culture. The Sons of Ben are the Union supporters group, and they sit in the far end of the stadium called the River End. The supporters lead the chants and lead the cheers all game. If you ever come, you'll see them covered in smoke as they beat their drums.
Hi, I'm Matt, this is Ryan, and this is Adam.
And we are the Sons of Ben.
My name is Matt Kandasika. I'm the president of the Sons of Ben. Sons of Ben is the official supporters group of the Philadelphia Union. We were actually founded 3 years before the team, and we're the major reason that the team is here.
I'm Adam Booth. I am one of the loudmouth capos for the River End and Sons of Ben. So what a capo is just the individuals who kind of lead the cheers, who get everyone excited, fired up, and focus the energy in the right kind of places. It's exhausting, but it's a really fun gig.
I'm Ryan Bross. I'm in charge of the TIFO for the Sons of Ben. That's the giant painted banners. I'm also in charge of all the game day stuff. A lot of first timers want to know what Dupe means. It's the name of our goal score song. It's from the chorus of Maria I Like It Loud. We've been singing it after every goal since 2010.
Doop, 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 doop.
Another thing we get questions about is why is there a giant onion? That came from Tommy Smith, our color commentator, calls it a dupe in the back of the old onion bag, in reference to the net looking like an onion bag.
If you haven't come down to a Union game and you enjoy Philadelphia sports at all, then you're doing yourself a disservice. This is as fun as it gets. I'm a fan of every team in this city, but I come back here every summer because the experience is second to none. So, come join us. It's a great time down here in Chester.
Thanks for watching Weekend Filler. We hope to see you really soon at a Union game.
Next up, this one's going to get you right in the feels. It's Philadelphia Union Soccer cheering up kids with cancer. It was very cool. The Union players paired up with local artists, and they made their comic dreams come true.
Been battling leukemia for 3.5 years almost. Superhero. He's our strong guy, gives us our strength every day. We go figure out what he went through.
really good time, you know, sitting down with the kids, bringing their ideas to life.
And so I feel like I'm a superhero because I went through a lot and I've helped other kids.
The whole process was very humbling to, you know, just to come in and see these kids that are battling and, you know, things they shouldn't have to go through, but they're super strong. So just being able to bring that to life for them was an amazing experience, and they deserve it. So hopefully our art lived up to what they were thinking.
It's truly humbling, you know, you get to meet these kids and hear about their stories and what they're going through, and it really brings you back down, you know.
And speaking of charity, Talon Energy Stadium isn't just home to the Union, it's home for a great charity like the CFF Stair Climb. As home of the Union, we've shot dozens of promos in these stands, and guess what? That is no easy feat getting up there once. What do you see what these guys do?
Hi, I'm Jason, and welcome to the 31st Annual Cystic Fibrosis CF Climb. Cystic fibrosis is a genetic disease that forms a thick mucus around the lungs and doesn't allow the nutrients to get down to the pancreas. There are many people here this morning who have cystic fibrosis and have brought their loved ones to take part in this great event.
Hi, my name is Alana Berger. I have cystic fibrosis. I was diagnosed when I was 9 years old, and when I went to college, I joined a sorority that's national philanthropy, was the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. And we did this climb every year, volunteering at it. And I figured, you know, I'm here volunteering. I should contribute to this. I should get my family involved, raise money. So I've been doing this for about 6 years now. Every year we increase our fundraising, and this year we're almost up to 20,000. There is this trial going on for Vertex, which is an organization that does a lot of trials for medication for people with cystic fibrosis, and I'm currently participating in one, and that one has helped me to stop coughing, which is something that's unheard of for people with cystic fibrosis. It's a very common thing. If you meet someone with CF, they're going to cough. You're going to know their cough. It's like the sound of their voice. So I don't cough anymore, and in my whole life I've never had that. So because of this organization, Vertex has been able to put on these trials to help people and to better their life expectancy.
Hi, I'm Quinn. I have cystic fibrosis.
Our daughter Quinn, at 11 days old, was diagnosed with cystic fibrosis. Cystic fibrosis has changed our life immensely. She has to do 20 minutes in the morning and 20 minutes at night of vest therapy and breathing treatments. She takes over 30 pills just so she can maintain the nutrition in her body, along with other sinus medications and other medications to keep her healthy and strong. The reason we do this fundraising is because we have zero support from the government. There is zero funding from the U.S. government.
Funding from these events go right back to the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation for the research and development of drugs and therapies to treat cystic fibrosis.
It's so important to give back to organizations in general that do good in the world. You know, there's lots of things in my life that I struggle with every day, but this is one thing that I can contribute to and say, yeah, this is a good thing. I'm happy to have CF because I can make the world a better place by bringing donations, bringing research, and supporting families that are affected by cystic fibrosis.
Thank you so much for your support, and if you would like to make a donation, visit cff.org.
Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice.
Welcome back, Union fans. Next up, another look why this team means so much to its fan base and why we love bringing you these games here on PHL 17.
By understanding that we may have different stories, but we hold common hopes. We may not look the same and may not have come from the same place, but we all want to move in the same direction towards a better future for our children and our grandchildren.
life is to live your life with integrity and not to give in to peer pressure to try to be something that you're not. To live your life as an honest and compassionate person. To contribute in some way.
Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition.
Next up, another soccer event we love here in Philadelphia and we love on Weekend Filler, the SOPA Philly Soccer Championships. My favorite part of this one is the Olympians and their mentors take the field together, so they're getting in real life soccer situations.
The Unified Soccer Championship is today. We have 9 different high schools competing with 18 different teams coming together to kind of duke it out to see who is the best of the best. Teams are chosen by the schools. Whoever wants to participate in the soccer program just comes out, registers as an athlete or a partner, and joins the team, and that's how they get started.
I'm a partner, which means I help the athletes, like I pass the ball, score for, play with them.
So we give them the same opportunities that anyone has, and basically we're all here to celebrate that today.
I'm Brandon Velez. My position is striker. My favorite part today is when I scored a goal for Team Lincoln. I practice soccer a lot. I play a lot of soccer. 100% my favorite sport. It's my dream sport. When I get older, I want to, yes, and become famous.
My favorite part about the day is everybody getting together, having fun, and seeing lots of smiles.
The most rewarding thing about being a coach is seeing the kids grow together as a team. There are kids that would never have known each other throughout the hallways and in the school and the lunchroom, and now they're just shaking hands, and they really have this special bond that was created all because of this unified soccer program.
It's not about winning to them. It's about, just playing soccer and interacting with, the everyday kids that you see in school.
So to get involved, you can visit us at www.sopaphilly.org. We have a whole bunch of information there, as well as current volunteer needs, and we'll have a recap of this event as well as our other events.
This event is important because it brings kids like me and the athletes together as one, so they won't be judged or whatsoever, like no bullying or stuff like that.
We're unified, live unified.
Welcome back, Union fans. This is the second home playoff game ever for the Union, which means it's the first for our good friend, Fang. For my money, Fang is the most underrated mascot in the city, and it was so cool to pal around with him and see how he gets ready. Being home of the Union means we shoot lots of promos down at Talent Energy, and we love going every year, and we love showing you the personal side of these guys. Here's what we caught earlier this season. Again, we shot this one at the beginning of the season, so you're gonna see some Union faces you haven't seen in a while. We love you, we miss you, go Union.
So most embarrassing moment on the soccer field was just before going out for training. I had to stop at the bathroom and handle some business, and I was halfway through warm-up. Guys were laughing, and looked down, I had some toilet paper stuck to my cleats. So that wasn't the best way to start the warm-up.
Yeah, I would say my most embarrassing moment in my soccer career was with the U.S. national team. Against Trinidad, World Cup qualifier in Colorado. I had just come in as a sub. The game was electric, you know, back and forth. And I came on a corner kick, and then we went on a counter attack right away. And that was my first sprint of the game. And my teammate played a ball too far ahead of me, behind me actually, and I went to turn around, and I just tripped over my own feet because my legs couldn't catch up to my body and how fast I really wanted to go. So I just got into the game. So yeah, the coaches and the players had fun with that one, and they made a video out of it with somebody sniping me from the stands and me just falling over myself. So yeah, that was pretty embarrassing.
Run into a post when I was much younger though. It was like a U16 game, and I scored, and I dove in and then just slapped the back of my head on the post, so that sucked. And I had a knot on the head. My mom put a quarter on it after. So,
most embarrassing moment, scoring an own goal for opposing team.
Yeah, I think I lost the boots, and one of the guys took one of the shoes, and threw it away. So. So I have to chase the guy, but he threw the shoes away. So I have to go outside the field and go and pick up my boots.
This team has repeatedly answered the bell and stared down the best this league has to offer. But this isn't about who we beat. This is about us.
Thanks for sticking around. You're going to be glad you did, because our next segment, hot off the presses, is the Philadelphia Union hype video. No one can do it better than they can, so here you go.
Philly are in trouble after 2 losses.
Philadelphia's just been like ho-hum.
Can he cover the ground that you need that number 6 to do? I'm not so
sure. As a back point in a high-pressing 4-4-2, does he have the wheels to do that? Do they have that player?
This season, it seems like it's been Philly versus everybody. Something we know about all too well. We heard the chirping, and in response, we turned down the noise and proved that actions speak louder than words.
Do we want to be a good team, or do we want to be great?
Time after time, this team has repeatedly answered the bell and stared down the best this league has to offer. But this isn't about who we beat. This is about us. It's only ever been about us. We control what happens no matter whoever or whatever get thrown our way.
Shot, go! He calls headline, the cross, Shavilko's header, goal! He cuts, looks up, the shot, goal! Finally gets back into it in Chester. Here's El Senior!
And you know what comes next. A 90-minute, knockdown, drag-out fight. Except this time, they come to us. Because nobody, and I mean nobody, does the playoffs like this town does. So it's time to bring it like only you know how. Show up, show out, and make the River End rock.
10 years of calling Union games, I cannot remember a stadium as loud.
So in case it wasn't already totally clear, in this game, it's only one choice. It's Philly or nothing.
So that is our show. Thanks for being part of our Philadelphia Union Takeover special. All that's left now is to root this team on in what is going to be a historic playoff run. Don't forget, every week we remind you, you can follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Facebook's where we get all the great ideas. Keep them coming. I'm Tony Romeo, and we'll be back next week for a regular filler.